Hey everyone, I'm Seth of the Dead, and welcome to the Sunday vlog. Yay! Alright, hey. Stuff to talk about. If you've noticed recently, or if you ever checked out my channel, if you saw that my channel name is no longer called Seth of the Dead, with the Z, it's actually with the S, Seth of the Dead. It's because my good buddy Philip, he said, "Hey Seth, can you know you can change your channel name." I already knew that, and I've tried it before when he asked, even before he asked me, and it didn't change my username, it changed the channel name. So it kept the Gmail, because that's my Gmail. It's Death of the Dead, so you can't change that. It's just that's just how it is, and it doesn't change the channel name, but people will see you as a channel name. So if you notice that my channel name is Seth the Dead and not Zeth the Dead. I already knew this before, and Philip helped me out. He just reminded me. I was like, you know what, fine, I'll just do it. Just do it, just see how well it is. And it happened just like exactly how I thought. You can't change your username. It's still going to be Zeth of the Dead on the Gmail, because that's my email, like I just said. And so yeah. So now I'm going to be Seth of the Dead on the channel. And the reason why is that because I guess I have no reason to be a Seth of the Dead. I mean, the only reason why I wasn't Seth of the Dead originally is because someone else already had that name as their username. So yeah, I use Seth of the Dead for everything for video games and online play, and I don't ever use Seth of the Dead for anything. So I'm gonna be Seth of the Dead now, which is gonna be a lot easier, so people can recognize me a little bit easier instead of just saying, yeah, it's my name but with a Z and no spaces and of the dead. Come find me, nah. So it's gonna be I'm Seth of the Dead now, because that's actually my name, and that's actually the username I use for all the things. And it's really cool. A cool story about that Seth of the Dead thing is that my name used to be called SJPAKA 94, I think, or just SJPAKA. Because the PAKA, this Paka, is actually supposed to be referring to my last name, and my father, his name was Amaze Paka, and when I would ever go online, people would be like, "Hey, SJ Paka." I'd be like, "Oh, jeez, how do you can't say my name right?" And I always thought, I want to make it easier for people to recognize me, and I also want to find a little bit more personalized one. I mean, that SJPAK was pretty personalized anyway. So I said, I want to make a new username. So I went to my dad and I said, "Hey Dad, what's a cool name? What's a cool name that I could use for username?" I was thinking like Dead Seth or Seth the Dark Prince, or I don't know. I was being very stupid. I was just like, "Argh." And he said, how about Seth of the Dead?" And I was like, yes, because of the Dead belongs to the titles of all of my favorite movies by George Romero. That guy is amazing. Also, I love zombies. So I was like, yes, Seth the Dead. And I went with that. And now that's my name. I'm going to stick with that for a very long time. Yeah. So that's pretty much the backstory of how I got my name. Is because my father got me that name. And the cool thing about his username is actually he also uses this other username called Sid Shady Spawn. So my father, Sid Shady Spawn, or Shadow Spawn. Oh yeah, he's actually Shadow Spawn, but when he can't fit Shadow, he just calls himself Shady Spawn. It's pretty cool. So Shadow Spawn, Seth of the Dead. Yeah, lineage. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And the recordings of me doing good for the console stuff. The bad thing about that is, bad thing about the good thing is I'm limited to being home alone. I cannot do it all the time. I have to do it when my parents and my family are not home, are not here. And I have all this time to work, but I also have work to go to and also schoolwork to take care of. So I can't do it all the time. So I'm going to be missing some days, just like this last Thursday and Friday I missed a few days because I didn't have enough videos to upload. But I did record all last weekend. I did record a shit ton of stuff. Pardon my language. A crap ton of stuff with Philip, myself. You've already seen the Demon Soul stuff, and another person. Another person is going to be a part of my channel now. That person's pretty cool. I don't want to say anything, but that person already knows who they are, and it's really cool because I've known that person for a very long time, and if we haven't talked in a long time, and then so we suddenly got back and got in touch again, and now we're playing games together. It's pretty cool, and recording stuff, which is really neat. So expect to see them in upcoming videos, which you will, because I have them ready to upload. So yeah, I guess that's it. Oh yeah, I think the point what I was saying is that I'm having trouble uploading is that, so don't expect so much with console stuff. I'm depleting really bad is because my computer's so old. I have situations where I can't record console as much as I should, and I might not be able to record for a while until I get a computer, until I get a new computer, which is a desktop computer, and I can't use and upload all that stuff from that computer. Well, I can use Windows Movie Maker and render stuff and edit things, but that's not my computer. It's my mother's computer. I can't use that and download video and games on it. Philip's like, hey, put War Thunder on that computer, and I'm like, no, that's not my computer. He's like, just ask. And I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I don't play it enough, Philip. I don't care about no freaking War Thunder. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Anything else to talk about? Nope. Okay. So, guys, I guess that's the end of the video. I'll see you. I'm Seth the Dead. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Goodbye.